Evening everyone, hopefully everyone's all well. Let's flick that over, there we go. Welcome back everyone to another Train Some World 2 live stream. Today we are on the Northern Trans Pennine route running between Manchester and Leeds. Obviously our TS stream today was, well, I think Leeds is fairly close to Sheffield, Nottingham, all those sort of places. But yeah, sort of Northern England, I suppose what we're doing today. Yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. Let's see who we do have in the chat. We have got Amela, we got Metro, we got Blevin, we got Mason, we got Simon, we got Andrew. How is everybody doing? I'm just going to tuck the chair forward a little bit. There we go. Thought we'd go on the class 47 today. Hello Amanda, how are you as well? And we're doing an express service, so we're only calling at Huddersfield. It's about an hour and 5 minutes or so. Anyway, that's yeah, we're all good there. Let's pop that on. Hopefully everything is all good. And yeah, how's everyone's Saturday getting on? Hello King Gregor. The class 3-on-3 has been leaked. Alright. Oh, nothing official yet. Well, apart from obviously the screenshot where we saw it in. Hello Daniel. Whoa, hello. Oh. Hang on, I'm standing on the desk. I'm standing on the control desk. I like that. That's cool. Obviously, it's not supposed to be like that, but look, I'm standing on the desk. That's brilliant. Alright, let's try and get back now. There we go. Don't know how I did that, but I was standing on the desk. We want. What do we want on? Route indicator lights. There we go. Or marker lights. Did you hear about the Northern Line extension? I sure did. I need to try and get a new screenshot, well, a new thumbnail for Northern Trans Pennine. There we go. But yeah, how is everyone? Hopefully everyone's all well. So that's a neutral. Let's get the AWS on. And also the DSD. Which the DSD is there. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Set forward. Lock the doors. Evening Pete, how are you? Also going to turn off the objective and stop marker. First time doing Northern Trans Pennine on the next gen version. Which means it has been quite some time since we've done this route then. I thought we did it recently, but that means it would have been before the 19th of August. It couldn't have been that long ago, could it? That doesn't look healthy. Hello Pete, hello 40 Crypto, how are you too as well? Alright, 3-on-3. Huddersfield next. Let's get going. Brakes are coming off, a little bit of wheel slip to start off with. Hopefully we can get going now. Train, move. There you go. A little bit more power, and then we're off. Are you ever filming real life stuff in the future? Well, if I ever go out on the train far away, then probably, but I don't ever really do that, so. It's expensive to go on the train. Too expensive. Hello Glenn, how you doing mate? Feeling hot, Joe, not that, mate. ACI, it's cold today, Pete. Unless in Watford it's now, I don't know, in the Caribbean. Go as fast as the P42, not on today's journey. Hello Evan. No, we just started mate. How you doing? Cool. Yeah, in the 47. Bussim 21 Legend is in the house. Glenn, you will be happy to know I have now level 100 on Bussim 21. So I suppose I'm getting there. Awesome Russian Doge. Yeah, so that one means you can go, that signal there on the ground. Obviously that's not for our track. But yeah, I think it was pre-1994. These shunt signals or calling on signals were like that. 18 here, Pete. about 40 out of here. Look at that, awesome. Let's get another screenshot to take off the motion blur quick. There you go. Get back on. Give us a blast of the horn at Murfield. I might be able to hear you. Sounds good, Andrew, mate. Will do. Can you open windows? I'll just open this one. There we go. I wonder where that goes down there. See, there is a line with third rail along here, and apparently it was some sort of special third rail, and it went from here to Sheffield or something like that. Quite steep out of it. Alright, 3 on 3. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure Dovetail Games know when, you know, they'll release when they're ready. Right, it comes down to 20 in a second, so I'm going to let that coast for now. Hello Dave, I'm good, how are you? Why does every route and local release on Thursday? It was just a Dovetail Game sort of release day. And why do some updates come out on Tuesday, you know? Some games it's just different days. Yeah, hopefully well, Dave. Oh yeah, that's next Friday, Evan, I believe. Cool. Coming up on Miles Platting Station. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? We've got 25p points, so thanks all for coming in. Do you do a passenger mode? No, not on this one. Yeah, good to hear, Dave. Yeah, so who remembers these trains going over the Pennines then? Obviously Andrew said about Murfield. But yeah, does anyone else sort of live along this line, or? Full screenshot. Cool. Get the speed up again in a second. Some shake powder. Oh, right, Metro. Well, there is a member's choice, so if you're a member and you're on the Discord server, do go and vote for tomorrow's route. It seems to be St. Pat's Grade is winning at the moment. I think it's been like that for years, Tez, with DLCs releasing on a Thursday. Awesome, Andrew. How you doing, Tez? Well, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's all well on this Saturday. Awesome. Just going to move that down just a little bit. There we go. It's all good. Yeah, but yeah, if you have got any questions about the game, do pop them in the chat and I'll, you know, try and answer them. Well, any questions, how to move a train, what route's good, what route has that train, what's on that route, just yeah, put a question in the chat and I'm sure either me or one of the mods or anyone else will be able to answer it. Good to hear, Tez, I'm good. Hello Nicholas, how are you? Cheers, Chaotic, mate. Yeah, I think it's around 50, 55 along here. On this part of the route, I'm not too good with the speed limits. But I sort of know, you know, top speed's about 50, 55 along this bit, I believe. But it's the 1980s, it's British Rail. If we speed, it's alright. But yeah, our next station is Stalybridge. No, not Stalybridge, Huddersfield. As we're doing an express service. Does anyone remember when the Northern Trans-Pennine route first come out? It used to be really, like, hard to actually get anywhere in the 47. It used to struggle really badly up the hills. And then, I think it was last summer, they then tweaked it, so now it's probably one of the most powerful British rail locos. What train is your favourite in this route? Probably the 40, yeah, class 40. And we have senior driving. Awesome, Tez. Not on here, Metro. Top speed on today's journey will be, well, in today's journey will be 80, and that's between north of Dayton, where we go on sort of the main line, and then to Ravensthorpe it's about 80. Although you don't really get to 80, you get to around sort of 70, then you have to slow down. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. Hello Munchies and Mason, how are you both? Yeah, I'm good. You're looking forward to Sherman Hill too, but we need more American passenger routes. Fair enough, Evan. Well, I have requested Horseshoe Curve and Sherman Hill for Train Simulator, so at some point we'll get on there and, well, we'll show it off. They can sort of get an insight into what it will be like on TSW. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's whiz ahead. Yeah, we're in the 47. Awesome, Andrew. Well, let's get back in. That was a 50 there, I believe. Yeah, because after Ravensthorpe it was 45, 55. Well, before Ravensthorpe it was 45, then 55. And then it's about 55 most of the way, I think. I think it might go down through Dewsbury. Fair enough, Munchies. Cool. We also need heritage units, so you're gonna sue Dovetail Games up to $500 million for not really wanting to do what American Rail fans want. But I think they are doing what American Rail fans want, Metro. They're just not doing what you want. And we've got the fastest railroad in the US, you know, ACS, Amtrak, MBTA, all that exciting stuff. I'm sure people did want that. What trains are you driving on the Brighton Main Line when it comes out? Well, all of them. I think the first one I'll go in probably will be the 387, as that's sort of the new one. The 45 at Morley, yeah. How do you know what speed you need to do? Route knowledge. Well, on this one, my route knowledge is... It could be better, but I know roughly the speed limits on each bit. Coming up onto Ashton Underline, which is the station up here. I don't think the speed actually does increase a fair bit after this station. Hello Rob, how you doing, mate? Really looking forward to West Cornwall, awesome. Lovely 3 on 3. Alright, Metro. How you doing, Rob, mate? Yeah, it's quite slow through it. It comes down to 15 coming through Stalybridge. And think about it, Metro. Dovetail Games, you know, they didn't have to make TSW, did they? So, you know, be grateful you have got TSW and also American routes. Hello Roy, how you doing, mate? Starting to bring the speed down now to 15. I'm going to get that one on. Yeah, good to hear, Rob. Yeah, it's quite slow through Staley Bridge. Is it Staley Bridge or Staley Bridge? I guess it doesn't really matter how you pronounce it, does it? In Staley Bridge, Staley Bridge. But yeah, first time doing the route on the next gen version, so cool to see it. You can definitely, render distance much higher. Let's use the loco brake to bring it down the rest of the way to 15. Fair enough, Rob. This is the only run tonight. This is the only run tonight, Russian Dog, but I mean, this is a fairly long run, so. Awesome Tesla, that's Silver Link, isn't it? I think that's what they're called. I missed. Let's get that. How many trains are in this route? Well, base route, when you first buy the route, you get the class 47, the class 45, and the class 101. And then you've got the BR Heavy Freight Pack, which is £11-ish on top. And then you can get the 08 Shunter and the class 40. And the class 40 is amazing. And the 08's nice, a bit of shunting work. Exactly, well, I don't know about fishing sim channel. I don't know what's one of being a channel. There's Staley Bridge. Cool. Let's get back in. You're gonna spray paint you, blimey. Well, I'm going through Staley Bridge Tunnel. That's coming up now. And the speed does go back up. Yeah, a map there, wouldn't there, Roy? Do you have the heavy freight pack? I sure do. Just gonna turn that on so then you guys can see something. Much more detail in the cab though on the next gen version. You see all the marks and scratches. It's brilliant. The Great Train Robbery of 1963 was class 40 number 126. Oh, I see, Tess. Well, nice fact. It's a Snickers bar. 55 up here, I believe. So we're making our way up to Stand Edge Tunnel. Once we're up there, we sort of then start going downhill. Past Marsden down to Huddersfield. Let's get that off. Here you can see our stops today. We've got Huddersfield and then straight to Leeds. Is that him, Miller? Awesome 3 on 3. Was ahead. Let's get a flyby shot. The light saying at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. Evening AC, how you doing, mate? Nice to see my favourite route. I crack a beer open, celebrate, but I'm all out. Fair enough, AC. Nice and scenic. Look at that big power station. But yeah, I can't believe it has been over a month since we. Well, it must have been over a month. Because yeah, we haven't done this before. It said I've done 0 services on it. Yeah, we haven't done it in over a month. Don't know how, but you know. Fair enough, Andrew. Well, I suppose this is set in the 80s, isn't it? So I suppose it's all probably all done up now. Just going to get the throttle on a little bit. Not going to put the throttle completely off. Just have it, yeah, about half to maintain our speed. Just back from a day with a class 50 on the Bodmin Railway. Awesome, Dave. Lovely. There's no 20 days already since Navica Dresden released. Blimey. Doesn't feel like that long though. What was it? It was 9th of September. Wow. Fair enough, Tez. No power stations now. Ah. There's a 45. Cool. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. We have got 38 people in, so yeah, thanks all for coming in. If you turn the cab lights on, don't get blindfolded because then you're going to be obstructed and distracted, so don't touch anything. Alright. What's the difference between this and the other old route, Tees Valley? Well, you couldn't even count Great Western as an old route now. See the Diesel Legends pack. Well, yeah, Tees Valley. Tees Valley, that's sort of, well, that's a flat route. This is quite a hilly... Quite a hilly route. This one's around 30. No, I think it's about 40 miles. This one between Leeds and Manchester. Obviously, Tees Valley line is from Darlington to Saltburn. I think that's around 23 or 24 miles. Still takes about an hour to get from one end to the other passenger service. Hello, Mario. How are you? But yeah, Tees Valley is fairly flat, and you're sort of following your way, well, along the Tees River. From inland out to the coast. In this one, you're powering your way, powering your way over the hills. So this is the hilly one. I really want to see the Network Southeast route. Oh, you really want to see a Network Southeast route? Oh, awesome. You meant class 50s? But yeah, making our way up to Standedge. Just 45 through there. Hard to believe in the 80s we had at least 6 carriages and now it's 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's 185, isn't it? That's 3 coaches. And then you've got the Nova fleet, which I think, yeah, are about the same, aren't they? Through we go. Yeah, I'm good, British Train Spotter. There's one of the heavy freight pack services where you get the oil tankers. And if you actually get the BR heavy freight pack, you then get layers for the Diesel Legends, where you get freight services on there. You'll get this on Black Friday. Awesome, Nicholas. Hilly, the best. Can't wait for the Cornwall route that showed on TS. That looks very interesting with all the gradients. Yeah, didn't it, AC? The Northern Trans Pennine or Southwest. Yeah, it was very sort of up and down on there. Your personal favourite is taking a HST over that viaduct. Awesome, Dave. That'll be cool. That awesome. I can't believe I had wall slip on the ACS 64. And also another little fact about this DLC, you could actually pre-order it. Yeah, you could pre-order a DLC. I think it was December the 17th, 2018, so this was one of the early routes of TSW-ish. And yeah, you could actually pre-order it, and it came out in January. How's the BR Class 40 compared to the one here? The 47 compared to the 40. Well, the 40 is more like the 37. If you know the 37, it's fairly similar-ish to that. Oh, blimey, user. We'll get back on flights fairly soon. What is the most complicated train to start up? The most complicated train to start up. Well, the TGV is fairly technical. The DBBR 363, that's fairly technical. Yeah, maybe one of them, maybe. Awesome, British train spotter. There's the 45. So we're going into Standard Tunnel, which I think is around 3 miles. Alright, Metro. Well, that's when you could pre-order it. It didn't come out then. Get the lights on so you guys can see something. And I bet it's 40 out the other end of here. Lovely, Peter. I've got takeaway curry tonight. You can't beat an Indian curry. Or Indian takeaway. Wonder if the Brighton main line will be the most detailed since it was the last to be released. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, Evan. But from the screenshots, it looks brilliant. Obviously, we saw the Ouse Valley Viaduct, we saw the Clayton Tunnel to the Northern Portal, looking really good. At Ravensthorpe Junction, main route goes to Leeds and branches right into Wakefield. Oh, I see. Fair enough, Amela. Cut out in the dark, you see all the fumes. And complete darkness. See all the passengers in there having a nice journey. Looks really good, actually. Really good. What's that, Pete? No, I'm having korma, I guess. Yeah, korma. With onion barges, poppadoms, where you then put the chicken on, and then oh, it's lovely. Awesome, 3 on 3. Flora in the tunnel, the inspectors can't see how fast you're going. I suppose, yeah, back, you know, probably pre-2000, you probably could easily get away with speeding on like a straight like this. As well, there was not really any sort of computer tracking device, was there? It's mainly freight. Ah. Well, I thought the cab alarms, and well, you guys can see something, otherwise you wouldn't see anything at all. Literally. No, I don't think so, Pete. It's almost like it's night time, isn't it? Cool, there's our worker there. Very happy, his eyes on the track. There was a 3-on-3 stock move today, 12 cars. Wow, but I missed it. Oh. Yeah, I suppose I mean in some places 3-on-3, but not everywhere, I guess. fit Southern Rail. It went from Littlehampton to Lovers Walk. Nice. You wish TS was not what, TS or TSW? I'm guessing you mean TSW. Cab door, hang on, cab door's open? Is it? It does look, no, it looks like it's open, doesn't it? It's not actually open. Oh, that is spooky. No, it's not actually, it's not open. Fair enough, AC. Alright, Metro. You budget? It's a fairly straight tunnel through here. See the end, and then we come out of Marsden. I think I have been going a little bit slow through the tunnel, but nah, it's all good, we've been chilling. Hello Kishore, how you doing? And then we come to register us. Slowly bring that down. There we go. Yeah, I think it was 60 through there and we were going about 45, 50. I think they are, Dave. Yeah, I think they are. And out the other side. There's fairly cool steps there, whatever they are. Look at that, brilliant. Got in the way and then I'll blimmin', yeah, I won't have time to take the screenshot, will I? To blimmin' other things there. Awesome there. Right, then we come up to Marsden Station. And yeah, if you do want to sort of see what this route is like in real life, it was not that long ago actually. I think it was this time last year. Well, no, it was lockdown last year. I believe there was a program out called All Aboard Pennine or something, and they were showing off pretty much this route in real life and all the operations on it. It's quite interesting. Oh, lovely, Rob. What is the dashboard telling me? That's about the brakes on the air. That's about the brakes. That's about the brakes. That's what speed we're doing. That's about the brakes. That's about how many amps we're doing. And yeah, that's steam pressure over there. Right, it's about 65 down this bit. It's quite quick. The canal tunnel runs alongside the train tunnel. Oh, I see. I guess that's what we saw. Yeah. Can't even try them. Don't know. I think I eat them. I can't eat hot food. I mean, like spicy food. I mean, why eat something which is just gonna make your mouth feel like it's burning? That's not fun. Alright, 3 on 3. Yeah, fairly quick down to Huddersfield. It is about, yeah, about 65. It's not too far. Let's get a flyby shot. There it goes. Cool, let's get back in. Yeah, that's all good, Petra. Let's get the loco brake on a little. Just to try and control the speed and keep it around 65. What is your favourite? For my favourite food? Favourite food? Probably curry. Curry and pasta. Probably my 2 favourite dishes. Yeah, chicken korma and just like pasta bolognese. That's probably my 2 favourite things. Feel like my mouth was on fire. But what about Neil? Metro mate. As those of curries to try, definitely try something other than a korma, although I do think korma does get more stick than it deserves. Fair enough. I got those ghost pepper ramen cups over 1 million to go. Blimey. That'd be cool, 3-on-3. I suppose you know what people would put pictures of in the comments and it wouldn't be able to delete it. Enough roll. Yeah, making our way down. Just coasting. Awesome, Pete. Pete, you've been everywhere. You've probably been to Alaska. Have you been to Alaska, Pete? Well, that probably is a yes. Hello, Nigel. How you doing, mate? Right, I'll start slowing down even more soon, so I think it's 50, 55. Hello, Mr. Quicko, how you doing, mate? And hello, David, how are you? I can make a mean chili. Oh. Pete has been to Alaska. Blimey. Just everyone, put a place in the chat. Pete has been to it. I just put so much stress on the 47 engine that the engine turned off. What, in TSW? Let's bring that down a little bit. Yeah, we're sort of making our way down the valley now. Good to see Miss Crow. Did you enjoy it? I sure did, Miss Crow. That was good. The snow was brilliant. Yeah, you can see where we are. We're there, and Huddersfield is just there. So yeah, we're pretty close now. Awesome, Rob. It's Father Christmas. Don't tell anyone. Hello, HB. How are you as well? Yeah, it's fairly steep downhill gradient along here. You're driving the 20 in Train Sim 2021, awesome. And actually, mentioning Train Sim, obviously Train Simulator 2022 releases on the 30th of September. Obviously the deluxe edition Route B and the Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. Should be cool. I can have rest now. Oh, I see Russian dog. Well, it does look like at the moment Sandpatch grade will be tomorrow's TSW route. That's winning the members vote at the moment. See ya, Metro, thanks for coming in, mate. Is there a route from Manchester to Southport you could do? On this game, no, there's only Manchester to Leeds. On Train Simulator, I'm not too sure if there's a Manchester to Southport one. I mean, there's Manchester to Liverpool on TS, I know that for sure. Oh, lovely, Pete. Yeah, it's Washington, that's sort of Seattle, isn't it, over there? And the greatest discount of all times, what's that? I think it's just updates to the core routes, Mr. Quicko, so the Cross City line, Washington to Baltimore, and Frankfurt to Koblenz, Pete the Traveller. Coming out to 15. There is Manchester to Stockport. Ah. Yeah, it's quite hard to see what brakes you're using when it's this dark. Oh, Pete, here's one for you. Have you been to Venezuela? If you have, Amanda will be happy. Let's go down. So why can't they just update the routes instead of making it another game? What do you mean? What, for this, or? So yeah, TSW is a bit different, so. Very nice air up there, yeah. Looks like we're coming onto this platform as well. Lovely. This is Huddersfield Station. as an error of video memory. Not too sure. Hello transport enthusiast, how are you? Which I go business class. Lovely. Hello transport enthusiast, how are you? Boost it ahead a little. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, not bad, Amanda, not bad at all. Is that about 70 quid then? Any news on the Brighton main line coming? Not at the moment. One knows it's coming soon. Right, that should do, shouldn't it? Unlock the doors. How long is that on discount for then, Amanda? That is packed. Look at that. Blimey, everyone's off to Leeds. What's in Leeds? Anything nice about Leeds? Yeah, what's in Leeds? I mean, what's in Huddersfield? We're here at the moment. Yeah, what is in Huddersfield which would make you want to visit Huddersfield? What will you be streaming tomorrow? What will I be streaming tomorrow? Sandpatch Grade by the looks of things, and possibly Farm Sim. Off we go. Look at that. Any news on rush hour date? Nothing yet, Jeff. Yeah, nothing yet. So it goes up to 70 along here, up to north of Dayton, then it comes down to 55. Then we'll do the horn for thing at Murfield. Look at that. They get a rugby, eh? Awesome, Tez. In the next 3 months. Brilliant. Holmesfield, last of the summer wine country. Yeah, I'll do the horn for you, Andrew, at Murfield, mate. See if you can hear it. Off we go. Look at that. Awesome. Home Firth. Oh, I see. Hello Jaffa, how are you? Very industrious. It looks to be Huddersfield. Look, you've got all of the factories here. You've got the power state, another factory over there. Is it still like this today, Andrew? Is it still like this, or I'm guessing most of these are all knocked down now? Well, especially the power station over there. Was that? Yeah, I suppose that is a power station. Only one tower to it. Yeah, look, very industrious, or industrial around it. Look at that. Oh, I see. But the discount's been for 4 months. Blimey. Hello Mark, I'm good, how are you? The class 313 was leaked on Thursday night, yeah, with the BML screenshots. Hello Shayna. You live in Huddersfield now, Shayna? Now all the mills have gone. You've got the abandoned line off over there as well. And here's Dayton Station. Let's get a flyby shot going through it. Off it goes. Cool. Going out to 55. Didn't Huddersfield have a Premiership team? It did, yeah. Yeah, it was quite recently. Went ahead to Manchester Victoria via the 2 abandoned tunnels at Marsden. That's a canal tunnel, isn't it, I think? Who's talking about Streatham? It's going to be brilliant, wasn't it, Jaffa? Yeah, it's good stuff. What year is this set in? 1980. This is set in. You can see 1980. So 41 years ago. Awesome, Andrew. I'm going to get a bit of speed on the next section as well. Has this route been updated? No. Well, it's been, patched and all throughout the years. But not a, upgrade yet. I suppose you can't really do much to upgrade this route though, because it's in the 80s, so PIS, but you can't really do PIS, can you? And then level crossings, especially that's probably all you could do really. Yeah, I think it is at 80, but now it says 80, so I don't know. Oh, awesome, transport enthusiast. Yeah, because Tees Valley, the other sort of older route, that one's set in the 90s. So you've got 80s and 90s and the 70s. Obviously 70s being the diesel legend, sort of. I wonder what that line is, or whatever that bridge is over there, just goes off. Yeah, I wonder what that is there. Let's see that bridge over there, it's some sort of old railway. Off stopped. Yeah, you don't really get them on AirTes, do you? Coming up on Murfield, and that's Ravensthorpe. So imagine if there was actually no cab view on TSW and you had to drive like this. Weird. Right, let's do a bit of the horn for Andrew. Here, Andrew. Good do, AC. Oh, see a transport enthusiast. Yeah, not really, is there, Tez? Only really at the main stations. Do you know? I don't mind Xbox Shane. It's pretty much the same as a PlayStation, isn't it? Just different controller, which is pretty much the same. Just the D-pad is sort of opposite to the left analog stick. There's Ravensthorpe Power Station. It could be Felucia. And down to 45. I'm just using the loco brake. Shorewood Rush and Dogue, yeah. I don't mind trying out any simulator really. Obviously the main simulators on the channel obviously being train games. Well, TSW and TS. Yeah, I won't mind trying another game, like a ship or ferry simulator. There's 55. Lovely AC. Yeah, but this route is looking really good on the next gen version. Obviously, much greater render distance. It just looks brilliant. They're the hills we're actually heading for. That's Batley over there. Yeah, I think it's Batley. And then you go up into the tunnels, obviously, through those hills. Where is pictures? Yeah, that's for sure. Although Xbox does have a massive advantage to PlayStation at the moment, obviously that being Flight Simulator. I doubt Sony will really bother making a flight sim, so... Also Mark, as probably quite a lazy company, Sony, but it seems like it. Yeah, coming up on Dewsbury. And there's the 50. Cool, through we go. So we're like the express service from Manchester to Leeds. Yeah, Pete, have you given this route a go, mate, since obviously next gen? So it's a vast improvement on here. Obviously with all the hills you can see, and can we try and get up to 35 likes? That would be lovely. Hello Brian, how are you? Lovely, mate. Hello Charles, how are you? Yeah, fair enough, Charles. I just don't really like sort of Marvel stuff, made up superheroes, and yeah. What year? Brian, back with his questions. Fair enough, Pete. What are the improvements on this route? Well, there's been no upgrade yet for this one. There's a Class 40. It's a beautiful locomotive. Really nice. Yeah, it's just an up the patches, you know, for this one. There's no proper upgrade for this one yet. Nearly, Tej. Yeah, we're going up fairly quickly. Yeah. Hello, Kimmy. How you doing? Awesome, Mr. Quicko. Putting a pre-order for Gran Turismo 7. Or can you? Don't know if I will get a GT7, as we're not really a racing channel. Obviously, if there are any specific games you do want to see on the channel, so we have got the PayPal, the merch, the PayPal and the Super Chat. Just put in how much it is for the game and say, get that game. And then I get it. But we have got a fair few games at the moment to circulate on the channel. No, dark and gloomy. That's just a different style, isn't it, up in the north? Obviously you've got, you know, sort of, well, the buildings are all sort of darker. So obviously it's the different rock types and all that. Oh, blimey. This took a fair bit then. Hello, Kenny. How are you? Hope you're all well. Awesome, Tez. Oh, I see British Train Spur. Here we go. This is Morley Tunnel. Hello, Sam. Do you play Farm Sim? We do, Andrew. Yeah, not often. But yeah, I might be on it tomorrow. What's the blind? Can you go faster than 95 miles? You probably could, but not on this route. Awesome, that's brilliant, isn't it? The one freight on there. Pretty quick as well, sort of half an hour-ish. everything was dark and gloomy in Margaret Thatcher's day. Yeah, but most of the games are now really expensive, aren't they, Tez? I want to try and get Battlefield, although I'm not too happy about, you know, the specialists and the futuristic setting. Really not happy about that, but trying to get it, and it's like 70 odd quid. What happened to games being 30, 40 quid? Bring back an old series like Train Spot and Tuesday. That'd probably be the most likely one out of those two, British Train Spotter. Yeah, quite a few, Dave. Can you show us the route map? There we go. So we come from Manchester, Huddersfield there, and we're up here, and there's Leeds there. Awesome, Felicia. I think one of the best games I've played on the PS5 is probably actually Astro's Playroom, which comes free with the PlayStation 5. The game was brilliant. Brilliant sort of adventure game with all the PS accessories you could pick up and all the collectibles. It was brilliant. And it was free. Well, with the PS5. So it'd be cool if they did another sort of Astro's Playroom thingy. Wouldn't mind that. Here's Morley. Oh, I see AC. I think that's the same with FIFA. You can get like the cross-gen game, but then you don't get some features for that, and then you can get just the PS5 or the PS4 one. Now in Bus Sim 21 has pretty much cross-gen. You don't have to buy a different version for just a single one or that one, or you only have TSW2 on Epic, and really wish this route got added. Hopefully it does eventually. Fair enough. Yeah, brilliant, weren't they, Mr. Wicker, Astro's Playroom? Oh, blimey, Dave. Yeah, we did something similar. We did a speed run on there. Let's whiz ahead and get a shot of the train. There we go. Fair enough, Dave. Was that in the BR Blue 47 or the BR Green 47, Dave? So if it was in the BR Blue one, that might have been why you derailed. Maybe because the BR Green one is an older one. Maybe, I don't know, it has different physics to it. I didn't Daniel, in the end. That was, yeah, it was the puzzle game, wasn't it? Where you could sort of, it was a weird but cool game where you could sort of shrink sizes, wasn't it? You could be like, yeah, that was an interesting but confusing game. That's all good there, British Transport, mate. Almost at Leeds now. Green one now, I see. Fair enough, AC. Exactly, Tez. Hello, Anubis. I'm good. How are you? Well, so yeah, we do Train Sim World every single day, and we have been doing that for about a year and a quarter now. So if you do want to see more, do subscribe. Says I have to pay for it again. You shouldn't have to, Mark, but if it is saying that, do submit a ticket to Dovetail Games. Obviously provide a screenshot of, well, the route on your console, and I'm sure they can send you a key for the route for TSW2, but it should have carried over. What streams are tomorrow? I think Sandpat's grade by the looks of things. which is members' choice. So if you're a member, go and vote for what route you want to do in what you want to see in the Discord server. Yeah, it's like Sandpatch Grade and possibly Farm Sim. Or is that right at the end of Medical Perfection? I'm on that one at the moment, but I found a really sneaky way to level up bus stops on Bus Sim. I can't be bothered to drive the whole route. I just want to chill out and level up my bus stops. So what you do is you pretty much start a route at that bus stop, and then do the quick drive thing, open the doors, then you get like a positive opening the doors, close the doors, quit the route, go back in, and then start the route again, then open the door and just keep repeating it. And then you can do the stops much quicker and much easier. Bit of a cheat way, but it's all good. But it does seem like it, Pete, yeah. I put in Oakfield Subdivision and Peninsula Corridor as well, but it was still Sandpatch Grade by the looks of things, which is coming out on top. Is this a scenario? No, this is a service. It comes down to 25 and then down to 10. It's come down to a fair bit. That's true, Shayna, but I did do an extra stream on that day for the mist, or the Wi-Fi went out. Bit in those sort of extreme circumstances. It's fine, Pete. It makes it much easier to rank up the bus stops. Otherwise you have to drive around on the whole route and it just takes forever. Let's bring that down. So a nice little tactic. Start the route, open the doors, close the doors, leave the route, go back into the quick drive thing, and do it again. That's quicker. No worries, Amela. Yeah, that's what you do. Make a route from the bus stop you want to rank up. So, say, Millbrook Square East. Start the route there, obviously 4 stops. Just drive your bus to that stop, or fast travel to that stop. In a bus, open the doors, you get a positive, then hold the D-pad to quit out of the route, and then go back into the bus seat, driver's seat, do it again, doors, repeat the process. Your stand fan just died. Oh. You had to do it properly. Hey Neil, how are you, mate? Yeah, we'll get here and then we'll be done. There's the canal boats down there. I see a lot of Felucia's messages, but there's not actually anything on those messages. I don't know if that's a fake Felucia, but they are spamming. I think that was a fake Felucia. It is nice. What's that for, Dave? Apologies to for cheating. Good to see you, Neil. We're at Leeds, Kieran. I think this is Leeds City. Exactly, man. Finding a good way to rank up the stops. I'll chat with Amanda. Did you start No, we started at Manchester. Manchester, Victoria. We're not Russian though. Is this the PS5 version? It sure is. Awesome British Train Spotter. Do you use slow down using the straight or train brake? I use the straight brake a lot of the time. Just easier to release and apply, especially for small, at a low speed like this. Much easier. Oh yeah, they're those yellow boxes. Someone was on about being possibly PIS in future. I'm pretty certain they've had these for, they had them up until sort of the 2010s. Remember at quite a few southern stations you had the yellow, pretty much TV, saying when the train was coming and all that. Remember them? I think they're all gone now. You all good? That's just strategically placing myself. Exactly. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's 1980s Train Sim World 2 live stream. So yeah, we're going back to present day now, back to today. But yeah, we're coming out of the 80s now. But thanks all for, I know that, oh, is it? But thanks all for coming in. Obviously, we'll find a link. Have we got a gold medal? That's pretty good. Silver, what's going on there? Oh, it's all good. Let's just skip that. It's all good. Maybe you can't get gold. Anyway, thanks all for coming in. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description. Do you remember? I do, Mr. Coco. Yeah, that was quite a boring story. But thanks all for coming in. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But yeah, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Probably Farm Sim the first one, maybe Sandpats Grade the first one, not really too sure. Thanks all for coming in, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all, take care, bye guys.